Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a Batalla por la Tierra Media 2. En este caso tengo noticias importantes que contaros, y es que acaban de realizar una modificación, bueno, está en proceso, y acaba de salir el primer gameplay. Es un remake que están haciendo con el motor Unreal Engine 4. Y es un remake hecho por fans, pero de una calidad espectacular y asombrosa. Tiene hasta tercera persona, es alucinante. Ahora mismo el hype, pues, en mi caso está por las nubes. Vamos a poder jugar a 60 FPS, tiene nuevos gráficos, tiene nuevas animaciones, texturas de la máxima calidad. O sea, las unidades tienen animaciones propias. Y ahora mismo están trabajando en las diferentes facciones y desarrollo del juego. Están diciendo también que el menú que vais a ver ahora, pues, tiene un anillo, pues, que están trabajando en Minas Tirith. No sé si quieren decir que en Minas Tirith de la ciudad o que lo van a poner solo de menú. El caso es que el hype está por las nubes. Sin más dilación, os dejo con el gameplay y que lo disfrutéis.
This is the Options menu. Here you can customize all the settings to your liking. It is possible to choose auto settings, so they would be chosen according to your system's capabilities. It is of course also possible to control the sound volume of the game, both for individual sound types and the master volume. You can customize the settings of certain game components, such as quality of foliage, textures, anti-aliasing, shadows and special effects. Most likely, there will be even more options to choose from in the future. This is an online multiplayer lobby. Here players can chat, create game sessions of 1v1, team battles and auto ratings clan wars games. We also want to make faction ratings so that people can see how many people play with which factions. This rating can influence the main menu background. For instance, if elves are the player's choice of the month, then the main menu background would show Mirkwood, Imladris and Lothlorien. The ring background is a temporary one. We are already working on Minas Tirith, Helm's Deep, Barad-dûr, the Black Gate, Erebor and Mirkwood, which we plan to show in the main menu. This is an Uruk pit. Temporarily, it can create a lot of units because it's easier for programmers to prepare the code. However, later on, of course, it won't be possible to recruit an Orc Worker, a Ballista or Wormtongue from here. It's possible to train units, cancel their recruitment, and see unit descriptions. The description box design is temporary though. The health bars of units are temporary as well, and we have not written the code for setting a rally point just yet. You may notice that everything looks smoother than it was in the old Battle of Middle-earth, as back then the maximum FPS was 30 frames per second, while in REFORGED it is significantly higher. The plants and flowers don't interact with units yet, but we might be able to make the grass move when units walk through it. Our team is working hard on detailing the appearance of the units so that they look awesome even with the camera all the way zoomed in. We are letting this troll hit the berserker deliberately to show that the system for receiving damage is already finished. As for creeps, the wargs and the trolls, we won't be showing a lot of them off for now because the animation system for turning around isn't ready yet, and without that animation, large units and four-legged creatures look bad. We'll show off the creeps another time. You may notice that some units can't keep up with their hordes. We are aware of this problem and we are working to solve it. Perhaps you have noticed that, contrary to the old Battle for Middle-earth, the units don't phase through each other anymore. This is because each unit has collision now, an invisible shell around them that makes sure that units walk around each other. Later on, we want to make hordes retain their battle stance while moving. What do you think about the yellow circles that appear when selecting a horde? Are they necessary, or is it better to discard them? Perhaps these circles are not necessary, as with less user interface on your screen, a player might immerse themselves into the world of Middle-earth even more. Please let us know. We are aware that adding unit collision to the game may significantly change the gameplay you are used to, but our programmers want to continue experimenting with that to achieve the very best result. When selecting hordes, you may press the Shift key and select as many hordes as you need. Don't worry about the building icons being in the builder's palantir, that is temporary. We made an indicator so it would be possible to see where we can and cannot construct a building. For now, we haven't made the builder disappear or move away from the construction site just yet. We can cancel construction. Obviously, everything would be much better with the sounds playing, but for now, the sound system isn't quite ready yet. We are definitely working on it though. And now, a surprise! Look what happens when we hover the cursor over any unit and press P. You're seeing it right. It's possible to run around the map, not just as a berserker, but as any unit, even if they're in a horde. If you want to see what that looks like, we can show you that next time. But let us make this very clear though. We are making a real-time strategy game. The third-person mode you're seeing right now is a tool to see the level better. You can use it to run around and observe, or perhaps even record an epic cinematic, but this is not a third-person game. We will add music, sounds of wind, water, birds singing, various insects, trees creaking. We'll also add various wild animals such as rabbits, bears, foxes, and others that will roam and fill up the map. A big thanks to everyone for watching this video. Thank you so much for your faith in us, your donations, your supportive comments and thumbs up. Until next time, REFORGED team out.